what was then next?
So the next movie was The Bride with an exclamation point.
Oh,
Great,
my
great.
God. Epic.
Christian Bale, Jesse Buckley, Maggie Gyllenhaal was
Maggie Gyllenhaal directs.
I guess
think
wrote
it's her
it,
second
too.
film. Yeah, I think it's only her second film that she's directed. I'll be honest, I haven't been terribly interested in it conceptually. It's another Frankenstein movie.
Bride
Okay.
of Frankenstein movie.
Well, it's a Bride of Frankenstein, but we just had Poor Things.
Yeah.
And it's like,
This looks different than that.
this looks real different. So Maggie Gyllenhaal comes out, and she's clearly very, very excited about the film, and it's only her second one and all that kind of stuff. And then they played us, I don't know what to call it, but they played us this piece from it. And there's a moment in it where Christian Bale's playing Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster. And it's like kind of like a mobster movie too. Anyway, he's in a city, he's in a dark alley, and he's got this guy holding him by his head and slamming his head into this brick wall. And this one thing he's saying, oh, a guy slams his head into something. I can't put into words how graphic it felt and how violent it felt. And I can't remember the name of the girl who's playing the bride, but she was killing it in the stuff that we saw.
Jesse Buckley, I guess.
Jesse Buckley.
She's like Irish or British or something.
Definitely accent for sure.
Yeah, I think maybe.
And the way it was shot, I mean, it looked like a nightmarish fever dream that combined like something like, it looked like Darren Aronofsky's Requiem for a Dream a little bit.
Yes, that's exactly the kind of feeling.
And it was some Cronenbergian body horror and nightmare, little Terry Gilliam maybe.
Gave me like the tension vibes of Uncut Gems, just the build.
Oh yeah,
a little bit of that.
It was really psychotic, and I loved every minute of it.
Was a relationship between them two kind of like, or almost like Creature Commandos ish, where the he's doing like bad things to people that are trying to hit on his
like in a Creature Commandos, it's more like he has this unrequited love towards her, but she wants nothing to do with him. In this, it looks like, no, they're partners in crime.
They're like Mickey and
That's what it
Mallory
looks
from
like,
Natural Born Killers.
Because,
that's exactly it.
Yeah, because what I got out of it when he was smashing the guy's head and they goes till death do us part, I thought it came off as she cheated on him with that guy.
Oh, I don't think so. No, I think he probably disrespected her or something like that. And
it was dope.
And she was getting turned on. She's getting turned on by him just destroying this guy in there. And it's funny because all I could think about the whole time Maggie Gyllenhaal's on stage is like, oh yeah, her and Christian Bale were in The Dark Knight.
Right.
That's how they know each other.
They're friends.
They're friends. That's how they know each other.
And she had my favorite line of the whole night when she said the reason
Maggie Gyllenhaal
did. She said when the reason we all love monster movies is because we all have a little bit of a monster inside ourselves, and you can either run from it or turn back and shake its hands. And that's what I tried to do with this film. And I got chills. I was like, yeah. And then they cut right into it. Oh, it was beautiful.
Everything about that trailer, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Extended trailer.
I wouldn't even call it a trailer. I don't know what to call it.
It was awesome.
It was like 4 or 5 minutes long, and it was just, man, and the color palette of it, and
the graphic, the logo it just tells you, just even with the text, it just tells you what this movie is about. I think The Bride was in like a red or a white, and there was red overtones in it. It was
I think it was very symbolic.
It looks hardcore. That's what I loved about it.
They said they created. Is this the one where they said we created a new shade of red? Was it called Monster Red? Is that what they called it?
Oh, I think you're mixing it up.
Yeah, was that a different movie?
That was the Cinema Red.
That was Cinema Red. That's right. I was getting Ray brought up red. I'm like, what is that? What are you talking about?
But they go on the same track. I never have seen a poster, and then we see footage, and I'm like, that poster, that logo goes hand in hand with what we saw.
Oh yeah,
100% it did. So, I listen, man. We've had a number of films at Comic-Con. I keep calling it Comic-Con. Jamie and James Gunn both at CinemaCon this year that have taken a number of films I didn't have much interested in, and now I'm like, oh my god, I've got to see that. And The Bride is one of them.
One note: Universal is not doing a Bride movie.
No.
I always thought it was Universal coming out with a Bride.
But Frankenstein itself, I believe, is public domain.
Okay.
So anybody can make a Frankenstein movie. Like we could make one if we wanted to.
Yeah, you can't make it look like the Karloff monster.
We could do a team-up movie of Frankenstein, Thor, and Mickey Mouse. We could do it, and Popeye. They're all public domain now.
Well, if they did have plans to do a Bride movie, because there was with Angelina Jolie a while back, they should scratch that. They should not.
Well, they
compete
should
with
have
the-
scratched it
Yeah,
after Emma Stone's Poor Things. Because
Yeah.
that's why I'm so surprised this is coming out, but I'm glad it is because it looks awesome. So it's The
Really
Bride,
good.
Maggie Gyllenhaal directing, Christian Bale. Keep your eyes open, guys. It looks really fantastic. Can't wait to see it.